This is edition 5 of F.A.D. Weekly. If you like what you see, then please subscribe and like us and spread the word and the link. This week to Amy Devers in Helsinki and a fashion focus from the Finnish capital.
The forms and fashions of a city tell us much about a culture. And what of the people who create and live within them?
These super organized Scandinavians are known for fresh food, dynamic design, and having women in charge. Is this utopia? No, it's Finland. For fashion in Finland, it has to be MariMekko.
These simple, powerful graphic images and bright colors are a design signature known the world over.
Well, MariMekko is kind of an attitude to life, a very positive attitude to life, which is full of colors, patterns. It was established in 1951 to bring, joie de vivre to people's everyday lives. When you think about the world in the early 1950s, it looked pretty gray. So the colors and patterns are kind of MariMekko's way to bring joy to the everyday lives of people.
The company recently celebrated its 60th birthday in style.
MariMekko was started by a married couple, Armi and Viljo Ratia. And Armi Ratia, the woman, she was the big visionaire and the creative force behind the brand. And she had asked some of her friends, aspiring designers, to create avant-garde prints, something totally different from that time. And then the couple, they had noticed that people had been admiring the fabrics but they didn't quite know how to use them. So they decided to organize a fashion show in Helsinki just to show people how to use the fabrics to make clothing. So it started from there, but it very soon started to broaden into a bigger lifestyle concept. It's said to be one of the first lifestyle brands in the world.
At MariMekko HQ in Helsinki, a new team of designers are responsible for keeping the brand relevant and yet respectful of its heritage.
We had all these great designs like from the 50s, 60s, 70s, so I could use them and redo the works as nowadays in the clothing the prints have to be a bit smaller and maybe less brightful and all that. I found this quite interesting.
My favorite design is probably the most known MariMekko design of all time, which is the Unikko, the poppy flower print. The founder, Armi Ratia, had strictly forbidden all the designers from creating floral prints because she felt that flowers would be much more beautiful always in nature and they should keep in the nature. But then Maija Isola, the most known MariMekko designer of all time, who's created over 500 patterns for MariMekko, she didn't care about the restrictions and she wanted to show how she saw floral prints, and then something as modern and graphic as Unikko. When she showed that to the founder Armi Ratia, the founder fell in love with it and took it into the collections. That was in 1964, and it's now the most popular MariMekko print of all time.
Finnish fashion is always been very clean line and very sort of like architecture in a way. It's clean cut, but nowadays it's changing. The new generation is more wild and more you could even say messy in a way. But as a MariMekko, I think the print is the first thing, and then I keep it really clean line.
This is F.A.D. Weekly, the very best in global fashion, art and design.